Hey, what's going on, guys? This is Untap Your Go, and today I have a deck for you in Historic, based around Golgari or Bolas' Citadel. Sorry. The deck is called Golgari Citadel. We're playing green and black. The deck is focused around the Explore package, and basically what we want to do is we want to ramp and fight off aggro and kind of put pressure on control decks until we can get a Bolas' Citadel into play and a Wild Earth Walker into play. It's a pretty classic interaction. This Wild Earth Walker with all of the Explore cards. To be honest, I don't think any of these cards are particularly amazing on their own if it's not for this guy. But basically, we're paying life to play the cards off the top of our deck, and then we're gaining life from exploring with Wild Earth Walker, and also filtering the top of our deck by exploring, so we don't stall out as much. So I have 4 copies of Llanowar Elves in order for us to ramp a little bit. Taps for a green. 2 copies of Enter the Unknown. It's just an additional Explorer, and it lets us play an additional land, which is also good because we can play some lands off the top to, so we can prevent ourselves from breaking with Bolas' Citadel. Merfolk Branchwalker Explorer, Jadelight Rancher, probably the best Explore creature, explores twice. We have 2 copies of Assassin Trophy for removal, just hits anything. The format's kind of all up in the air right now, especially with the bans recently, and I just feel that being able to have some interaction in case a lot of decks kind of just go wide or will go over the top of you, so to try to slow down our opponent and give us a fighting chance. We also have 3 copies of Maelstrom Pulse. This card is bread and butter. I honestly forgot it was in the format. Being able to just nuke 2 cards or more is just so good with this. We have 4 copies of Collect the Company because every creature in our deck costs 3 or less, which also we can play off the top of with Bolas' Citadel, and it lets us just jam a bunch of creatures into play. Our win condition is Blood Artist and Woest Rider. Woest Rider is a 3 mana 3/2. It comes in and makes a dude. It lets us sacrifice a creature to scry 1, and it has Escape. The reason that this card is so good is that it sacrifices creatures, lets us scry cards from the top to let us not only find Bolas' Citadel, but once Bolas' Citadel is in play, it can filter cards that we don't need or we can't play off the top to the bottom. And then while sacrificing creatures, we'll eventually find our Blood Artist, and when we find Blood Artist, we're going to drain our opponent out for the victory. And the best part is that the deck it's a decent fair deck. You don't need to combo off with Bolas' Citadel, but that's the reason we're playing 3 copies. We want to see this as consistently as possible. We could honestly just go really big with Wild Earth Walker. We have decent creatures that keep finding us more creatures, so we usually never run out of gas regardless. The mana base, we have 4 copies of Fabled Passage to find our basics and to shuffle away lands off the top. 4 Overgrown Tomb, 4 Temples, same thing, scry to the bottom. 3 copies of Phyrexian Tower. It's a legendary land, taps for colorless, or we can sack a creature to add for 2. If we have the absolute perfect hand with like turn 1 Llanowar Elf, turn 2 like maybe another Llanowar Elf, and like anything else really, and then turn 3 you can sacrifice the Llanowar Elf and play Bolas' Citadel as early as turn 3, but could more consistently on turn 4 and 5. 2 swamps and 7 forests. We're playing Invest 1, so we don't have a sideboard, and we're going to take it in and see how we do in ranked. Alright, for our first opponent, we're going up against Highland. And he is on the play. He or she is on the play. Eee. 3 Collect Companies is pretty good. We're not doing anything for a while, but we can find our 3rd land drop hopefully with the Temple. I'm gonna try it. The best stage. Already found our 3rd land, that's cool, and our 4th. So we're actually in pretty decent shape. Going up against Bant. Good thing Field of the Dead is banned. So this deck can't just like accidentally win, it has to win with its threats. I can't do anything with this mana, so I might as well play that. Search first contest pretty good. I might be playing Sensor. Okay, Growth Spiral, that's fine. Double lands, that's pretty rough. Discard the extra Evergrande team. Opponent's at 3 cards in graveyard for search. Oh, it's almost like I'm playing standard. It's so good. This is good. It's quality magic right here. Alright, I could start just jamming collected companies, but I feel like I need to deal with the Nissa first. So I could play Temple, Describe, set up my next draw for next turn, Maelstrom Pulse and Nissa now, hold up Jadalite Ranger for another blocker. There's Bolas' Citadel. And I could afford to play it too, so I'm probably gonna keep that on top. But yeah, I gotta get rid of that. Gotta pass it up. We need to start preserving our life total a little bit. Alright. Let's pass. Now we're just going to start jamming collecting companies until we Bolas the Citadel. Let our opponent draw a card. Do your thing. Opponent can flip search now. What he opts to do. Alright, let's see if our opponent's playing counter spells. There it is. Alright. Is there a chance he has another one? Like, should I try Bolas the Citadel? Or should I just try another collected company and keep drawing out the counter spells? I actually just kind of helped my decision. I should probably jam this, but it really depends on what. I could just get bricked and then I'm dead on the following turn. Walgrith Walker on my draw is actually probably the worst thing that could have happened. If I play this, I take 9, I go 5. I have 14 left to work with. That helps. Alright, opponent's got Elspeth Conquers Death. That's fun. Scribe, Coco. That's really good. Of course, there's enough. That should pay enough. That should pay for like 3.5 points. Go away. It's got something to do with it too. I'm trying with the blood blade. It's not looking too great. If I draw another bullet Citadel, I might have a chance. But as it's looking right now, it's very slim. Opponent has enough to get another Uro back. Best card in Magic, probably. Well, I think that's game. Off to the next one. Going into game 2, we're going up against FemMTG. This is arguably the best hand this deck could ever have, right? I'm looking at. Oh yeah, this is better. This is a lot better, actually. Put back one of the Rangers. Ooh. Show me that turn 2 of Johnny's Pride, mate. Do it, opponent. Or play that. Play the new one, the hollowed whatever. I don't know what it's actually called. Classic. Oh, I can already collect the company. So I guess I could try to catch my opponent off guard. Hope I don't whiff. Also have just straight up play a Ranger. This is probably gonna get bigger, like huge next turn. This will probably be pretty huge. I think I'm just gonna hold it up. Play Coco at the end of the turn, or in response to combat or something. Yes, opponent, your fatal passage resolves. Says the non-blue player. Oh no, this was a good hit actually. Well, I have no way of dealing with the fire. I could grab the Wild Growth Walker so I don't have to play the one out of my hand. Maybe the Ghost Rider. the squad. Do the thing. Oh, that's pretty good. Opponent's just gonna keep growing the cats, so that's pretty frustrating. We did draw into Collect Company. That's probably like one of the best rolls we could have hit right now, since we don't have Citadel. If we draw it, we can actually sack this for 2, play the next one, and then sack another creature for 2 and play it. These are pretty sketchy. As long as it's at 30, it's pretty good. Opponent's about to be at 26. We really need to get something good off this next Coco. Blockers can't do anything anyway, so that's all. What's That's pretty good. That's pretty good. Sack a couple of these guys, try to find some better stuff. Don't need blood artistry. I'm just gonna keep gaining life. One more life and he'll. I didn't even think about that. Well, probably shouldn't play this walker. Just gonna pass. Great, flying pride mate. And the black-white life deck seems pretty good. Ouch. So many triggers. Alright. Sacrifice this final orb blue. That's not gonna help me. Alright, well that's fun. I gotta pass. I'm taking 12, 20. Taking 22 damage here. In the air, at least. Oh, he's just getting it. He's just getting it with everything. Salty. He's not even gonna attack with the Soul Warden. Come on, man. Thought we were homies. Yeah, that seems about right. Man, we're flood him pretty hard with these lands. What do we go to 3? Can we bring it back? This top deck. Let's see, hold on. So this would be 4 black. 5, 6, 7. 8. So I could sack this Wild Girth Walker. Nah. Well, watch, this is gonna be both Citadel. Ooh. Oh, that's game. On to the next game against Revizzle. Revizzle my nizzle with the extra salt on the frizzle. Dr. Pepper, my brother. Gigantha for your mother. I guess Fatal Passage dot deck is fine. You got this. The best board. I assume we're going up against Burn. This card's pretty good. It needed a better 1-drop. Man, he's really he's getting it, for sure. I don't think we need another 3-2 necessarily. Just gonna have to point this at my creature. Well, we're at 1. I'm just gonna fire this off now so he can't kill us in response. Nice. So we're dead to like literally everything in his deck. Yep. Not even a good game. That was just going into game 4. I'm optimistic we're gonna win. We've had so many bad matchups that we have to have a good one, right? Like we have to. I didn't see any removal so far. Like 0 assassin trophies, 0 mouse repulses. Going up against Cairo. Speaking of, look at this, baby. We in this game. There's no way we can lose this. Look at this. We got. Look at this. What is this art? This is the best art. Like how could we possibly lose? Anthony Francisco's got our back. I'm keeping this for sure. Actually wasn't even paying attention if I'm on the play. Oh sweet, I am. This is even better. I have a feeling about this one, guys. And I'm starting to lose that feeling, guys. I'm gonna summon the Hellion for support. Thanks, man. don't think I worry about killing that, right? It's not that big of a deal. What a baby. How are you not gonna block? Would have slowed me down. So yeah, that's something that's worth killing. Which I believe. I'm just gonna go ahead and destroy that. And I'll get him with those ones. He's not blocking. Ah, the lords, man. The lords. I'll keep blowing up your stuff all day, dude. All day. I think I keep the mouse impulse up. Just let him have a land. Hold up the Fatal Passage so my opponent thinks that I might fetch for a swamp or something. For another Assassin's Trophy. Collect a company on the attack. On the no blocks. Guess he's digging for a lord. Well, he didn't hit lords, but he does have some pretty good creatures. I'll fetch a black source. Alright, start off with Branch Walker. Probably don't need that. I have another black source, so we have it for Citadel. That's going to be a problem eventually. That's kind of an issue now, right? This is going to be an issue too. It's got 4 mana. Yeah, well, I don't know, like this has to go, but I still have 2 turns. Champion is just gonna beat me up a little bit. Yeah, I think I just killed this now. Our opponent with the Urgo. Let's hit him with the thinking. And the nice just to remind him what a slow guy he is. Sure, you can. I'll take that. That's not even close to what I wanted to draw. Oh, don't do this to me, deck. I had everything. It was all figured out. Nothing could go wrong. I had the best play. What happened? Come on. Alright. Well, I have to just chunk. Give me something. Yeah. That's something. Okay. I'm just gonna do this on the main case. That's dirty. Oh man. There's no way I win this. Well, hope game 5 is better than 4. Alright, going into game 5. A little less optimistic. George Costanza. You know, that's crazy. Actually been watching a lot of Seinfeld lately. So, to get that as an opponent is pretty funny. I mean, this is fine. Start off fetching for the green. Turn 2 walker, and then start digging for everything else. That's an awkward draw for us. Terribly awkward. I think I still just lead off with the walker. Not sure what George Costanza's got. Costanza. I don't know what he's got in stock for us. Okay, so it's just looks like some backyard ramp deck. Go ahead and explore. That's not something I need right this minute. Really needed the other green. We'll get in for 2 and pass it up. That is such good art. Equals a rhythm for our opponent. Purple J-Light Ranger actually has 2 lands when we actually wanted to. Just 1. Monster Pulse is probably fine. I'm sure they're going to play some big dumb threat, right? I actually have Assassin's Trophy too. I don't think I need this. And go ahead and scry this too. Alright, so I can't use another one of these effectively. Let's keep getting in with the beats. I assume our opponent's probably going to play Nissa or something of the sort this turn. Or drawing from dreams, like a G. That's definitely like a G. George Costanza. That's exactly what we needed. Oh yeah. Oh yes. That is it. Let's start off with Ranger. Yeah, there we go. Okay. Cool. We've got a 4/3 Ranger and gain some life. I'm gonna keep that for when I play the Bolas of Citadel. And I might as well hold up the Assassin's Trophy, because I don't want them to start sending some big threat my way that I can't deal with. It's possible my opponent, let's see, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Alright, so he's still he's still mana away from Ugin, but it's possible that he gets it. Let's see. 4, 5, 6, 7. Ooh, Flood of Tears. I mean, that's fine. I'm just gonna get all that value again. Alright, opponent. Set him back 2 mana and I discard stuff. Alright, so I can't play the Citadel now, which is fine. Just start off with the Walker. And a Ranger. And this, I mean, I can't even say this is a good example of the deck rebuilding, because all I did was bounce it all to my hand. That's why I like bounce effects, really aren't that good And I think if he was going to play Flood of Tears for 6 mana, he should have played River's Rebuke. Honestly, because there's no way he was gonna get that clause right there. And he could also have played whatever that new card is that came out in Jumpstart. It's like Whelming Wave or something. 4 mana, bounces like everything but octopuses and all that stuff. And that's actually a pretty good. It's a pretty good card. Let's see, Citadel, we're online, guys. Let's see. So I'm gonna play this off the top. Can't play a land. So make this guy adventure, why not? Still can't play it, that's a shame. Now I can play additional land, so that's fine. That's rough. That's brutal. Alright. Well, keep getting aggressive. He has to really just start chumping now. Can't just sit and take this beating. Now my Blood Artist is just gonna slowly drain him. Our opponent might have another Flood of Tears, which would not be very good for us. He would set us back a turn, but I think I could just slam back down Bolas' Citadel and just start going back to town. Double collect the company. I'll actually get a full control. Aw, I tried full controlling it so I could cast both. I don't know if that actually works, but that would have been sweet. Could have just actually grabbed the Voice Rider and won there. Yeah, I might as well keep that there. Try to just go for the victory here. And our opponent scoops. We finally got a victory. All that wasn't really even going down. Alright, off to game 6. This is probably going to be the final one. Let's hope we can end it on a victory again. Not quite what we want. Still not quite there, but it's better. I think I just bottomed Citadel. Go for a black source. I love that in the store this pet's name is Rock. Like it's just called Rock. So it's like you know, Wizards has finally figured out a way to monopolize selling pet rocks. And I'm not even mad about it. Like look at it, dude. He's chilling. He's doing his thing. Alright, we're playing with Citrus Supplier. We're playing probably Grixis or Rakdos. Yeah, actually no, this is just a straight up Rakdos discard deck. Probably with Croxa and of the Lake. Let's see. Our opponent took our Coco. We could just play another Wild Growth Walker, guarantee that we can keep one alive, because odds are they're playing cards like Lightning Strike and maybe Heartless Act, Eliminate, something like that. Or I could play the Voice Rider and try to get some scrying going on. I do need to dig for lands. I think that's probably the better play. Alright, I need to find my lands. Oh, can't sacrifice itself, so I'll let that go. Don't think we need another one. That's better. Yeah. Kind of what I expected. Village Rights is probably going to be the next card he plays. Or something like it. Yeah. That one mana. Don't let that deceive you. Alright, Jade Ranger, get the business. It's me, a Jade Ranger. Maelstrom Pulse is probably really good against these tokens. Probably also good against 5/5 demon tokens from Archfiend's Vessel. I think I take those. Also play this. Next turn we got Citadel. Yeah, we're in a really good spot now. He might be playing Call of the Death Dweller. I'm not sure. That seems like a decent card for this setup. So if I attack here now, he's probably going to chump with Citrus Supplier and Archfiend's Vessel. He'll probably get Archfiend's Vessel back on the following turn. Call the Death Dweller and Citrus Supplier maybe. He's going to mill 3 more cards, which is probably in the long term better for his deck and what he's trying to do. So instead of getting aggressive in this situation, I'm actually going to pass it. And just like I said, Village Rights. It's so good with Young Pyromancer. Card is the bee's knees. Didn't even give my opponent an introduction. We're up against Blizzy. Sometimes I feel Blizzy myself. Alright, our opponent ruined our fun with Croxo, so that kind of sets us back a little bit. Alright, switch it up. Since our bullish plan is backfired, we're going to get aggressive. Let's repulse our opponent's Young Pyromancer. Leave him with a 1/1. I mean, he has plenty of cards, whether I killed his Young Pyromancer or not, to get Croxo back. And I guess I could have saved Maelstrom Pulse for that. But I'm in top deck mode now, so yeah, our opponent's gonna replay the Croxo now. We're in a pretty decent spot. I think our top decks are probably not as good as our opponents, but we have a chance. We definitely have a chance. I think, well, maybe not. Who knows? I think a Bolus to Citadel off the top would be good. That was close enough. Yeah, that's perfect. Keeps it out of our hands, so our opponent can't take it. Our guys are pretty big, so we can actually block Croxo, and it's not that big of a deal. We're in a pretty good spot, actually. We're at 40 life. I don't think our opponent's going to be able to kill us anytime soon. Even heading for a bunch. Alright, so we got the turn with Citadel, so I think we're good. Go ahead and sack Luigi. That's A damn shame. I'm gonna keep this one. That's good. That's pretty good. Well, as you can see, we're kind of just going like machine gun over here. Our opponent's being a good sport about it. I'm not sure if they even realize that they lost at this point. I'm just going extra on a board state. I don't think we need the fourth one. Now we're going to start shocking our opponent, essentially. Well, our opponent's making us work for it, so, I mean, gotta respect it. Well, pretty good game the opponent. He wasn't really a part of it.
Welcome back, guys, with the wrap up to the video. So out of 6 games, we only won 2, and they were the last 2. We did get to provide an example of how the deck performs though when it starts to go off, which I thought was really fun. I look forward to doing more decks like this. I might revisit this again. This is one of my favorite decks I've been playing lately. I might trim up lands. That might be the issue too, is that I'm bricking a lot with lands and stuff. But overall, it's been a lot of fun. I highly recommend if you guys have the cards to try this out. Collect Company, I think, is really overperforming in this environment, besides the times that I kept whiffing on one creature. But yeah, no, I had a lot of fun, and I hope you guys enjoyed watching. If you enjoyed it, please hit that thumbs up and like and subscribe, and share if you feel like showing all your friends my ridiculous fails in the beginning and my triumphant comeback towards the end of the video. Anyway, I'm Untap Your Go. Thanks for watching. You guys have a nice day, and I'll see you next time.